Okay, we're back. We're going to take the light out of the inside of the game and hang it over here on the other game for a second, gently. And the lockdown bar is up on the bar here. I took it off the floor. And we're still with one ball in play, so let's shoot that ball out, the fifth ball. And okay, game over. And again, like I said, you have to... I wonder if I set this camera up, if you can see anything. We'll take a shot at it. Oh, look at that. I actually can. Okay, I'm going to go inside here with my left, actually my right hand. I'm right-handed. So I'm going inside the coin box and I'm grabbing that bar with my fist like I showed you with the big heavy springs. And with my left hand, I'm putting it right here under the apron. So when I pull this now all the way back, I have to lift at the same time and then release. And the playfield unlocks and goes straight up and gets hooked up like a car. Like a car hood. And that noise you're hearing is the ball, which should never be in the game when you lift the playfield up, but I'm getting old and it's just hanging out there. It should be taken out of the game when you raise the playfield every single time. It seems that every collector forgets about that. I still forget once in a while. I'm very fortunate that it didn't bounce and damage anything, but it really never did. I've done this a lot. So we'll put the ball down here and here. So now your playfield is raised. We're going to get the light and we're going to go through some components and we're going to hook it right on here. It just hooks right onto the corner. The game is lit, so you really want to shut the game off when you put the light here so you don't short anything out. So I'll just keep it lit for now. We'll live dangerously. I'm going to push this lockdown bar up so we can shut the door. If that bar's down, you can damage your coin mech. I'm going to show you that. If that's down, your coin mech and wiring's going to hit. And you're going to feel it. So, you know, not only do you have to remove the ball every time from the playfield when you raise it, but you also have to push that lockdown bar lever back up so you can shut the door nicely and not damage the coin mech or anything on the door, any wiring. So we're going to look inside here. As you can see, it's the inside of the front door. And we know what that is. That's your coin mechs. We just had a little problem, but we fixed it. These here, these wire form are the flippers. This hits the switches up here, the back of that flipper switch. That's a flipper switch, and you got another one here that hits this way. So, and of course, one there hits that left one and that right one. And here's your ball shooter. Works beautiful. Got good bounce to it. The shooter was taken off and cleaned. The plastic inside polished, put on a drill, and I'll put a new rubber on this when we bring the game upstairs into the garage. Right now we want to film and try to explain to everybody who's getting a game for the first time or a second time or whatever and wants to get a little course on the basics. We're here now, we're going through it. We're going to move here and go along to the bottom board. You got the motor, which will spin as needed. You have a trip bank here. Here's the ball count unit here. Back here are more connectors. Two of them connectors from the head connect down here. I'm sorry, actually these three come from the playfield. So when you want to remove this whole playfield out of the game, you can. You have to take the connectors out, but we're not going to do that. We don't need to do that. You got your transformer back here. Which, Bill, I'd like to mention, man, I was wondering if you're going to be able to run this game over in the UK, or you're going to have to change the transformer. I did want to mention that to you. So, didn't realize it, but now I do, because I think the hertz is different out there too. But anyway, let me know. And here we have a bunch of relays. And we got some dust that collected over the years that fell on the board, so I'm going to brush it out and vacuum it out real nice and look around and make sure everything's good before we move it upstairs. And if you're wondering what's over here, this is the actual post, the chrome posts that go on to hold the plastics. All my games, I took them off, and here they are. These little rubber posts, these rubber posts and these posts are not original. They have chrome posts, but they're very difficult. These chrome posts are very difficult to get off. So having so many games, 40 plus games, I need to access to take the plastics off, to clean switches and to change bulbs, and it's much easier. These little rubber plastic caps, they work great. They hold the plastic in there and have no problems with it, and you don't have to use two little tools, ignition wrench and a nut driver to get these off. It's very difficult. So I removed them from all the games, but they're here in case someone is a purist and they want to put them back on. Here's your on and off switch right here. That's under the game. It's under the game here. And your gameplay meter. And now we'll move up to Playfield. Here you have the flippers, mechanisms, your plunger, your fiber yoke, your washers, your flipper return spring, which is all polished and taken out, your flipper bushing here, which allows the tension on the flipper. This flipper is just so perfect. I try to set them all up identical so that they have just a little bit of tension on them, so you get that little clicking sound back when you flip them through the electrical circuit and the flipper buttons over here. So back here, you know, you have 4 pop bumpers, and here's your pop bumpers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your swing target that moves back and forth. It swings back and forth. We're going to have to take that apart and get this target out that goes all the way up to the playfield. Looks like a little hairy job, but shouldn't be too bad. I'll get that off and put the new target on soon. As soon as I get the game up into the garage where all the tools are. And here are a bunch of relay banks here. A lot of relays on one bank here. That's a tilt mechanism. I keep it far apart because we don't want it to tilt. And back here is the trip bank. That resets the game. That's the major one back here. So not too much. Got a motor, ball count unit, another short trip bank here, bunch of relays, another trip bank here, the big one, 4 pop bumpers, target swing assembly, some switches here, and ball ejector, coil, solenoid, and a bunch of lights and stuff. So that's about it. I just didn't want to, I don't want to get into it too deep, but I did want you to feel comfortable around your game when you get it, especially since it's going to be the first game or second game for you out there. Over here is your fuse block with your tilt mechanism, and this guy up here with the ball in it is another tilt mechanism that if the player lifts the game up on the front off its legs, that ball will roll down, hit a switch and tilt. The vendors didn't want you to pick these games up at all. Motor switch position chart, everything's inside here. I'm going to give it a good vacuuming and get a little broom, a little in there, sweep it up, make it look really beautiful, because the game is super clean. Even this This bar here is really shiny. Usually soda drops on it, coffee, gook gets in there from everybody putting their cup or bottle or soda on the top of the glass here. This is usually really in poor condition. And that one you can tell it's a low played game from all the shiny metal and this metal here. And I mean the playfield is just, there's just hardly anywhere on the playfield at all. It's beautiful. So is this new NOS back glass. The glass is perfect. You can't see any touch-ups at all. The little microscopic ones I showed you from the reverse side of the back box. So I don't want to get too deep into it. I just wanted to give a general lesson to everybody out there that is thinking of getting a game, or is it going to be their first game or second game and they want to learn more quickly how to handle these games so that they can, you know, put these games up in their homes, move them around, whatever. So that's it. I mean, I'll go around the machine one more time so you can get a look with the light how nice that cabinet is. And the lower cabinet's really nice on that side. So stand by, and we're going to try to think about what our next move is here. And over and out.